Welcome back to Kingdom Cast. This is your host, Bad Luck Chuck. We're here with the post game show. Oh man, pretty tough loss. It's a pretty tough loss. A loss that we did not need at the moment. We got to a great start, but for some reason we cannot finish. A lot of stuff happened in the game, and we're gonna discuss it all here. The Bengals they clinched the AFC North. They won 34-31. Joe Burrow goes off again, threw for 446, three tutties or four tutties. Then you had Jamar Chase. He had a hell of a day himself. Went over 200 yards receiving. Um, yeah, man, we just I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. But anyway, let me introduce everybody. Country to the top right hand corner. Kylie to the bottom right hand corner, and my guy Boogie on the bottom left. So let's start off here. I want to talk about how this game went. What I don't get why Spags didn't make an adjustment at halftime. And I should be kind of used to this by now because like half the time, if not most of the time, he'll stick with his guns and just ride it out. But in this instance, we saw Chase go off in the first half, and you just choose not to double him or switch it up, some type of way just to slow him down a bit. I mean, if T Higgins or Tyler Boyd would have got for the second half, then hell, I would have lived with it. But I just don't get it. Like, I want to get to a guy's perspective. Like, do you guys know what Spags was thinking? What his course of thinking was?
No, no, not at all. I'm so frustrated. I feel like this game was like the offense showed up, they delivered, they scored, they put up 31 points, and our defense couldn't stop them from scoring more than 31
Come on, baby.
points. And that's what's frustrating about this game. Like going into this game, I had a lot of confidence in our secondary. I was hyping them up. I thought for sure they were going to come in and shut that place down. And walking away, it just wasn't the case. Couldn't stop Jamar Chase. Couldn't make any adjustments. Didn't make any adjustments. And that's the bad taste I have in my mouth right now. Is that what was left on the field on the defense?
Yeah, pretty bad. What you got, Book?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Leaving them, not even if you're not go double team them, but man, leaving them on an island. Like, I mean, we're not saying Ward been playing good this year, Fenton been playing good this year, but you leaving them on islands with that dude, man. That's Spags. You can't be that prideful, man. You got to make some type of adjustment on that. You can't blame nobody but Spags on that. Like they said, blitzing on 3rd and 27. Like, come on, man. That's crazy, man. I don't know. Spags didn't
I,
do a good job at all today.
I ain't get it either, man. What you got? What you got, Country?
It's just so much you can point your finger at the defense, the referees, the play calling, the situational football. Like nothing went right today, So I mean, what are you gonna do? I'd rather lose now than lose in 2 weeks.
Yep. I'm definitely not going to blame
Yeah.
the offense, though.
No, offense showed up.
I can't.
In the first half, I don't know what happened in the second half. They didn't really have the ball a lot.
It's like
Yeah, like
Moni was in a lot of good positions. It just, I mean, dude was just balling out today. Um, they also got put in some crazy situations because of the refs. But what do you want to do? They actually stopped them on that goal line situation. That game should have been this. Oh, man.
man, hold on. Listen, Caleb. Listen, Caleb. You saw that game win, dog. I'm sorry. That was some
Man,
crooked stuff going on,
come
bro.
on,
Like
bro.
I can't let that slide. I'm sorry, man. Like, and this was the same officiating crew that officiated the Dallas game when we beat Dallas, and they was calling a lot of flags right then and there. Like they was getting ridiculous with the flags. Like in the second half, it was either Jamar Chase or they would call a weak penalty to keep their drive alive. It was ridiculous. But on that 3rd and 27, as Chiefs lover mentioned, why the hell would you run a cover zero? Why would you run a cover zero blitz? Like you run a zone on 3rd and 27. You don't leave your guys on an island on 3rd and 27. Like that was just crazy by Spags. Like you've been
Like,
seeing these guys get torched one on one all game, and you doing that.
Dude, he got
on
200 yards at
27.
that point, though, right?
Yeah.
200 and that's wild, man. That's
That
wild.
that is
200
incompetent
yards
coaching.
and you. Ooh,
No,
that's
I was completely shocked by that. I was completely blown away that he was even that frustrating. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we can blame the refs, but at the end of the day, like those plays, like that's what hurt us. That's what got him back in the game.
I mean, 30-27, that was the ball game. That was pretty much the ball game
Right.
after that.
Right.
You know what? We stopped them on the goal line. It should have been a tie game. Now we would have had to go the length of the field, or at least get to field goal range. But clearly, the dude was false starting. The left guard false started right at the goal line, 3rd and inches. Everybody's pointing at it. Nobody calls it. The play with Snead when he tackles the dude, that was ridiculous. What was that about? Man, come on, bro. I mean, we're not gonna blame the refs, but I mean, it is what it is. When Andy Reid say, "I don't want to comment because I don't want to get fined,"
You know
it's
something's
something
up.
there,
You know
because he
something's
ain't
up,
even
man.
gonna do that. He ain't gonna even do that. So for him to even make that comment he made, that means something was messed up. But like you said, we can't blame the refs. But I mean, I ain't been this frustrated after a game in a long time.
It's like in the second half when they got back in the game. It's like, I kind of had a feeling like I knew what time it was, man. And like, after we had that goal line stance, I was thinking, Pat's gonna have 51 seconds left. All right, he got 51 seconds left to lead us to a victory or send this game to overtime. But nope, man, they got ridiculous with the flags again. Now the first one, yeah, Ward tackled the heck out of Chase. Like no, like that was clear. He clearly tackled him. But on the second one, they called I think they called on Legarius Sneed. Like, come on, man. I'm sorry. That's bogus. It's bogus to me.
That was on that same drive, wasn't it? That in the personal foul on Snead?
Yeah. I think they called
I
a
think
personal
it
foul
was.
or a
Or
holding. It's ridiculous, bro. But man, like it's just crazy because we start out well, and I was in the chat. I was like, man, nobody in the AFC is messing with us. You know what I mean? I was thinking we was handling business, like we was gonna take care of the game, but apparently, man, like the Bengals found a chink in our armor and they took advantage of it. But then, like, the flow of the game was just horrible. I'm sorry, like that officiating crew should not officiate another Chiefs game this season. Like
We beat ourselves, and then we lost to the Bengals and the refs. It was just, I don't know what was going on. That second half, it was just like, oh, they about to run away with this. Let's make it look close. It just was obvious, bro. Like we went from like 1 or 2 penalties to like 12.
Right.
right. And I think Cincinnati one of the least penalized teams in the league this season. Hmm.
Joe
So
Burrow after the game said we got some calls. He said something about it too,
4 times he said that.
man. Yeah.
he
He know
admitted
what's
it.
up.
Yeah, he knew what was going on. He knew. But he balled out today. I give him credit. You know what I
He
mean? He
did.
took advantage.
Yeah.
He took advantage of
Mm-hmm.
us today.
Bro, like we said before the game, y'all didn't need to gas Joe Burrow up. Y'all didn't have to
Right.
do none of that. He's good. That's a good team. We didn't have to do all that media stuff they was doing all week. And now we got to hear that for another couple of days. But we'll see in the playoffs.
Chase is special though, man. Chase is
Oh
Yeah.
well, yeah.
the catches he was making and the plays he was making was crazy. Like I won't take nothing from him at all. That dude he's nice, man.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
is Chase is he top five right now or is he still got a little bit to go to even get in
Right
that
this year he
conversation?
top 5.
Yeah. This
Talk about
year.
rookie.
No, he top 5
Receivers in
receiver
general.
this year.
He got like 1,500 receiving yards. Or he's on pace to get 1,500.
Yeah, this
I
year
was very
definitely.
impressed today, for sure. I would say top 5 right now.
Yeah.
The catches he was making, the way he
yeah.
was able to get open, the end
Yeah.
zone, that catch he made in the end zone.
Yeah.
I was extremely impressed. I was pissed, but I was impressed.
Everybody's not making them catches he was making this year.
Right.
Like, that was holding the ball with one hand like that over Ward. Like, he
Yeah, he's just different. He's just different. And the crazy part is, it's like Burrow and Chase, they're gonna be doing this to a lot of defenses for years to come. Like, that's a deadly combination. They was doing this in college. So it's gonna be interesting to see down the line these next couple of years, how long they're gonna stay together and just continue to do work.
We had some bright spots though, man. It wasn't like it was that bad of a game. I wanted to win, but I ain't messed up about it like that. I know the playoffs is where it matters, but we had some stuff to be cool about. We're good. I don't think we less of a Super Bowl contender now after this loss.
Now, what I want to know is, I want to know what happened to Orlando Brown in warm-up stuff. Like, how did he get hurt?
That's crazy.
And Tony, my bad, Carly. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you go.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
What happened to Yang? I missed that.
He got hurt during the game too. I think he had like a knee injury. I think I'm not sure, but Joe Tooney, he filled in nicely at left tackle though. Like, thank God we got that dude. He's worth every penny.
Every penny
that Brett V spent on him this season. Just for him to show that versatility and hold it down on Henderson's side. He did a great job. I think Henderson might have got there like only twice the entire game.
Yep.
Yeah. And I felt like even with those two big losses, those two key losses right there at the beginning of the game, we didn't even really miss a stride offensively, at least in the first half. And then when we were getting the ball, I mean, we answered almost every drive, I think, on the first half. It was like boom, 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 touchdown. So nothing to be upset about on the offense, I don't think.
And even in the second half, even when we wasn't throwing it as good, they still was doing good run blocking in the second half. O-line looked good, even with those injuries.
Yeah, it looked like he's going to take over the game. Right, it looked like he's going to take over the game. The way Darrell Williams was running the ball. And then, Frank and Derek Gore, he showed out in his limited snaps. But what is frustrating is, Patrick, he threw a deep ball like right before the half, and, Tyreek couldn't come down with it. I'm like, Reed, come on, fam. You got to be stronger than that. That's like his 10th drop this season. Like, and he done dropped some big plays, too. As many times he has made big plays this season. He done dropped some big plays, too.
He had, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt coming off of COVID. I still think that's playing a part, probably. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I think he'll be all right. He have had some drops this year, though.
Yeah, that was
I also felt like that was good defense then, though, too. Like, he kind of knocked it out. Like, he could have caught it for sure, but that was also good effort by them.
Yeah, go back to Clinton's comment country. Yeah, go back to Clinton's comment country. I want to comment on that real quick. Because he is right. Patrick did get away with 2 interceptions today. Like, I know one, Eli Apple did a great job of reading his eyes. He kind of baited him in the one. He just couldn't come down with it. And then the second one, he tried to hit Pringle on the out. And Jesse Bates just broke on it. He just couldn't come down with it. But other than that, man, Patrick is sharp, man. Like, Patrick is dangerous in the pocket again. And that's gonna be scary for teams in the AFC come playoff time. We just may not have home field throughout. Just got to go on the road at some point, maybe.
Hey, ain't it crazy? This whole year we've been talking about the Chiefs need a number 3 option behind Kelsey and Tyreek. The last couple of weeks, Mahomes then threw it to like 8 and 9 different receivers, but we haven't had the big plays from our top 2 guys. Kelsey was hurt, but that's crazy. So our offense overall doing better than you would expect. McCole had a big play. Everything we would expect. Pringle had a big play. Our big players really ain't had them big plays yet.
Yeah,
Pringle had a good play. Blake Bell came in. He actually had a few big plays today, and I was looking, and he had more yards than Kelsey today, which was, I like to see him get in the mix. I was impressed by him.
Oh boy. So we'll get to that later on. But
Hey
But
man,
yeah,
I
Pringle.
just keep going back to these missed calls, bro. It's just when Joe Burrow false started, Tony Romo was like, yeah, Chris Jones outside, Chris Jones. Oh, my bad. Burrow false started. They didn't call it. And it was like 3 of those plays, like it was like, nah, yeah, that's on Kansas City. Oh, wait a minute. Nah, that's not on Kansas City. And it's like even they was calling it out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. We just beat ourselves. Only team that I've ever been scared of is us. We beat ourselves today. It's all good. Like I said, I'd rather lose now than lose in 2 weeks.
For
But
sure.
Yeah,
we always make it harder on ourselves, so it feel better coming like that. We still gonna get a home game.
Mhm.
yeah. Still gonna win a home game. It'll be two of them before the AFC Championship game. If we get that far. So, and I guess the only way we get home field throughout is if Tennessee lose at some point. But just gonna have to wait and see on that.
Who they got this week?
They played the
They gonna win.
Texans.
I play Houston.
The
Houston
Texans.
already Houston already beat them this season, so I'm sure Tennessee's looking forward to that get back. That's gonna be pretty tough for Houston to win. So
Texans gonna do it again for us. What they got our former receiver coach, right? He got
yeah,
us.
Yeah, Cully.
Let's get it.
we're gonna see, man. I hope Brandon Cooks get off. Help us out. But
It's just a frustrating game, bro. It's like ain't really nothing to talk about, bro. It's just we shouldn't have lost. We should have switched it up. Like I said, Mooney wasn't in bad positions. It just Chase was just beasting today. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we just didn't match. We was matching them shot for shot. You know what I'm saying? It really, I don't know what happened in the second half. It's just like the second half. It's just man.
nah, man, that third 27 really messing me up right now. That's really messing with my head.
The Colts had
That's
a
really
hard
the
time
one.
with the Raiders today. They I
Yeah,
don't.
they lost to the Raiders. The Raiders did it
They
for John
lost
Madden
today.
today. Yeah, the
Huh.
Raiders did it for John Madden.
Yeah, that's a little lit, low key.
Yeah, but yeah, man, like there's really no shame in losing to this Bengals team. I just wish that the refs would have not interfered with the game so much.
They were too
That's just
involved in the game, man.
that's just me. That's just me
It's
on that
Yeah.
one.
just
But they can walk away from this. They know they got a couple things to work on going into playoffs. And, like you said, I'd rather lose now than in a couple weeks. See what we need to work on. And
it's
definitely
just that
just.
that flow in the second half was like second half. It was like a totally different game. It was just like
Mhm.
because we were moving the ball. It was, D. Will was running and Gore was running and they were still. It's just I don't know, man.
Defense wasn't getting that pressure in that second half as much either. That was a big difference in the first half. Frank Clark, Chris Jones, everybody was getting pressured early in the first half. The second half, it wasn't like that as much.
Yeah, I think the team overall ended up with 5 sacks as a team, and we
That's
still
good.
we still somehow lose the game, man. I don't get it. I just don't get it, man. That was a weird game. That was an extremely weird game, a weird, frustrating game to watch. But it is what it is, man. The NFL goes like that sometimes, and that's why I say any given Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's it looked like that
Oh
game,
yeah,
man.
definitely
That's
that
what it
game.
looked
My
like.
gosh, my gosh, did they throw like 4 or 5 flags in a row to keep the
Yep.
Raiders alive in that
Yep.
game?
All on fourth and goal. Like didn't
Like,
Marcus Peters get in trouble that game for the cause, arguing with the refs?
yeah, I
I mean,
believe so.
just
Yeah,
bro, just
it's
I don't know.
frustrating.
When your quarterback say, man, we got some lucky calls, not once, not twice, but 4 times in the press conference. I don't know. We don't usually blame refs around here, but I don't know. It's a little faulty right now, bro. It's looking a little shaky.
Yeah,
Looking a little
definitely,
shaky.
definitely, man. Um,
What
But
else
yeah,
happened?
I want to go back to what Kevin talked about with AB, man. This dude AB, man, he got CTE. I'm sorry, Antonio Brown got CTE. Like, what the hell was that? Like, Mike Evans tried to calm the man's down, and AB had his mind made up, like, nah, bro, just let me be, man. Just let me be. He took his uniform off in front of fans and shoulder pads and jersey, but he was waving to the crowd, getting the crowd hyped up and everything, and after the game, Bruce Arians like, that's it. That's it. He's gone. So
I mean, you don't got no choice at that point.
Man, why
Right.
he
You
bench
couldn't
him,
Right.
say.
man? If he was
That was
about
his
ready to get kicked,
resignation letter. You,
why'd he
you,
bench him?
you said, why
yeah,
do you
why
bench
you
him?
bench him now?
Because they said he was about to hit his incentives, but then he got benched.
Well, they maybe didn't want him to hit his incentives. I mean, that could be one reason.
Nah,
Um,
that
because
ain't
I
cool.
mean, but nah. I mean, that's how it is in the NFL. Because like we done seen it before. Like Mark Ingram, I think he had an incentive with the Saints during his final year there in the first stint, and they had reduced his carries like in the last 3 weeks just so to prevent that from happening. That's part of the shadiness when it comes to the business side of the league because they'll reward certain players and then there are other players, they'll notice that they about to hit a big incentive and then they'll take them out, they'll cut their snaps, take them out the game on purpose and everything. So
Yeah, see, he needed 8 more catches, 60 yards, and 1 touchdown.
yep, and he would have had
That's
just under $1 million
Oh
it was
yeah.
in incentives.
300,000 for each one of those 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you knew that was going. You knew eventually that was going to blow up anyway. It was a
Shut the
ticking
fuck
time
up.
bomb. Even when Tom Brady moved you in this house and still can't save you, it is what it is. That was a ticking time bomb anyway.
yeah, it was quite the risk. You know what I mean? And I mean, at least AB got a ring out of it. It's like at this point, AB don't even really care. And like the debate is that is AB going to get signed with another team? But I
Nah.
think at this point, I don't know if other team's going to touch him with this latest blow up.
The
Oh,
debate
Right.
is if he gonna
No.
make the Hall
No.
of Fame.
you can't do
Um,
that. If they
I
let
don't know.
Antonio Brown in, Barry Bonds better go in next year. No questions asked.
Nah, that's 2 different sports. That ain't the same, man.
Hey,
No,
Barry
man,
should have been in
because
the
they
Hall of
hold
Fame
Barry
though.
Bonds out because he was an asshole, and they say he was cheap, but he never got caught.
Man, come on, man. Come
They
on,
Right,
man. Come
watch.
on, bro.
Why you think they
right.
holding Barry Bonds out the Hall of Fame?
Did you say they think he was cheap?
He never got caught.
Yeah, yeah. Like he didn't really cheat, bro. Like
Who wasn't
here's
cheating, Boogie? Is
yeah,
Mark
like
McGwire in the Hall of Fame? He better not be. Sammy
I
Sosa. Only person that wasn't cheating was Ken Griffey Jr.
yeah, I think McGuire is in,
Man, if
but then
McGuire and Barry Bonds need to be in, that's another subject. But
But
whatever.
that ain't the same. AB ain't cheated. It's just his off the field stuff.
No, but they don't let Barry Bonds in because he was an asshole.
like he
He was a
wasn't like a
jerk.
friendly media guy. He wasn't a
Yeah.
friendly media guy,
And he
basically.
cheated. That was another big reason for Barry
But here's
Bonds.
the thing though, even if you take away that stuff that happened with the PEDs, his supplements getting mixed, all that,
He was
he
already
had
a
a
Hall of Famer.
right. But
But I'm
anyway, man,
saying, yeah, that's yeah.
let's get back to football though, man. But my thing is this: Marvin Harrison, he allegedly, I'm gonna say
He
allegedly, he
killed
allegedly
somebody.
killed
Oh,
somebody.
allegedly.
And he's in the Hall of Fame, so
Yeah, allegedly
yeah.
though. Allegedly.
So yeah. AB, I don't know, man.
It's over.
That's gonna be an
Just
interesting.
let
That's
him
gonna be an
go.
interesting debate. That's gonna be an
Let
interesting
him
debate.
go, bro.
So,
Let him be on his own, bro. Something wrong with that dude, man.
yeah, I don't. The last thing he need to worry about is football. So
That's true.
That's what I think, Caleb. He gonna get that TL treatment. He should be first ballot. I bet they make him wait.
Another
oh
killer
yeah,
And
in
they
the
and
Hall
definitely
of
gonna make a
Fame.
wait. All right, Ray Lewis. Yeah, but yeah, man. We'll see about that though, man. It's crazy. Who would have thought that Tom Brady be going through hell in these last few weeks?
yeah, that's messed up. Yeah, it's a wrap for the Bucks.
Yeah, that's just a setup for
I
him to
don't.
get back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's gonna be one. It's gonna be one of those storylines. Country. They look bad all of a sudden, and they just all of a sudden just figure it out. Come playoff time.
Yeah, they counted him out. He won and pulled it out again. Over Tom Brady.
Oh my God, me
Yeah.
too.
Oh man, it wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't, because they was able to squeak one out in New York today. Because I was ready. I was definitely ready to pack him up. I was ready to pack him up. I was like, oh man, we get this Tom Brady pack out.
Yeah, you was trying to
But
get that Buffalo pack too, but
oh yeah, man, look, listen, Josh Allen was terrible, bro. I don't care what you say. He was trash today.
that's cool.
You gotta
but
admit that.
that's cool. But sometimes you gonna have an ugly game and win. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah, but he's done this quite often against these sorry teams, bro. He's done this way too often against sorry teams.
It's true. It's true.
So I get Boogie started.
What he got? 80 yards rushing too, 2 touchdowns.
Hey, listen, you ain't gonna talk about the passing stats? Don't quarterbacks know
It
they
was
throw
a
the ball
bad
more
game.
than
No, I'm
run
saying
it?
it was a bad game. He played horrible, but I'm saying
Well, all right.
sometimes you gotta.
Who do the Falcons have on defense besides AJ Terrell and Deion Jones?
Atlanta
and
not a good
Greg
team to me.
Right. So that was a horrible performance.
It's just hard for us to have this conversation with Lamar Jackson not playing right now. So it's cool. We'll revisit that.
But they won their Super Bowl, Boogie. They won their Super Bowl.
Buffalo?
No, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, back in week 2, yeah. They had a chance against the Rams today, but they couldn't pull it off. So
yeah, that's asking a lot. Even though Stafford been playing horrible, that's still asking a lot.
And speaking of Lamar, everyone talk about Huntley being better than Lamar. I bet Lamar wins that game. Only scoring 19 points. Come on, man. Like, stop it, man. Like this is helping Lamar's case to get paid. It really is.
That's true. I think so.
Yeah,
I think that's actually a good point.
How is it helping them though?
Dog, the Ravens are not winning, bro.
Because they need him.
Right. The only reason they was winning because of Lamar Jackson.
But
they only won one. They only won one game without. They've only won one game without Lamar Jackson since he got hurt, basically.
But didn't you just say what was it? Josh Johnson threw for like 400 or 500 yards. I mean 400 yards with Baltimore.
Yeah, and they was playing from behind the entire game.
But 400 yards. How many times Lamar Jackson did that? Not a lot.
He did it against the Colts in that Monday night game.
That a lot.
Man, listen, Lamar ain't got to throw for 400 yards every time. Lamar is a dual threat quarterback.
I know, but I'm saying he can't throw for 400 yards like that. Come on, man.
Nah, he's a threat and a half. He ain't no dual threat.
Lamar Jackson doesn't have to throw for 400 yards on that team, bro.
He cannot.
Unless he has to. He can't. Bro, he uses his legs too, dog.
I understand. I agree with you, but I'm saying if you just made him throw the ball, you telling me he could go get 400 yards if y'all needed him to?
I mean, once in a blue moon.
Oh, okay.
But that's not him.
Oh, okay.
He ain't got those 400 yards.
He can't. Herbert, he can. Josh Allen can.
Well, Herbert about to be out the playoffs, so
Lamar out the playoffs. What's that mean?
Okay, I'm just saying. Lamar already made his playoff appearances. He already got his playoff win, so we still waiting on Herbert to get in the show.
Oh, okay. But Josh Allen, he didn't got further than him too, so.
Yeah, basically, he did.
Okay.
But it's whatever.
They are gonna be sitting at home. It's the Chargers and the Ravens gonna be sitting at home.
So let's talk about that. So where are we standing right now? Who would we play right now? The Colts, is that right?
I think so.
Yep.
How do we feel about that?
I mean, I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I still don't fear a team in the AFC right now. That's just me. Like the Colts, they like I said, they got good trenches up front, but we saw it today. Like, I don't know if COVID has something to do with it. Maybe COVID has something to do with it with Carson Wentz looking off today. But like I said,
they got Jonathan Taylor though.
Yeah, he's a dog, but we slow him down just enough, we can win.
They don't have enough, man.
I'm
Like,
not worried
After the
about the
day, I
Colts.
want to play Cincinnati again, for real.
I won't play the Colts. I don't think Carson Wentz can beat us at Arrowhead. I really don't.
that's how I feel. I don't think you can beat us there either, man.
I'm cool with playing them first. I'd rather play them than the Raiders. I don't want to play the Raiders.
Man, the
I'm not
Raiders
worried
got
about the Raiders.
That's what I'm saying. The Raiders ain't got nothing coming. They might play that same dumb cover 3 defense again, and Patrick just eat that up again. You know, Raiders don't scare
I
me.
just rather play a Colts team than a Raiders team than play me 3 times.
Man, Derek Carr, we know how Derek Carr is outside, bro.
True.
He ain't outside like that with it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So we good on that front.
I don't think I would want to see. I mean, I think we owe the Bills one, but I still don't think I'd want to see the Bills if we're looking at all the teams. I think
The Bills
they're
struggle
built
against all.
they're built to beat us. I feel like
No, I
that's what
want
they
all the
practice
smoke.
for.
I want all the smoke. I want the
Bills.
Colts, followed by the
Okay.
Bengals, then with the Bills. I want all the smoke.
Man, the Bills, dog. The Bills struggle with Atlanta today. Like they struggle with all these bum teams this year. I'm not scared of no Buffalo
It didn't
Bills.
matter when they beat us. I don't care.
Listen, we had a chance in
Hey,
that
how you
game.
roll into the game is how you roll into the game. I know how we gonna roll into the game. That don't matter. Ain't nobody got no sympathy. Ain't nobody sending us no sympathy cards today.
I mean, of course not. I mean, and it's gonna get bad tomorrow. I mean, the national media is gonna be dancing on us. You know what I mean? Stomping on our face. Just it just is what it is, man. And oh, I hate it. I really hate it. I really hate it, man.
You don't
Yeah.
watch that anyway.
I don't, but it's gonna come up on my timeline. Somebody gonna retweet it.
For sure. It's good, man.
It's
Let's
good.
go to the playoffs as underdogs.
He who laughs the loudest.
Yeah, what he said.
You say it because I said it all crazy. So you say it.
I don't know. I was hoping to learn from you. He who laughs. It's a tongue twister. He
That's
who
hard to
laughs
say. Say it,
the loudest. I did it. Anyway, I think I did it. Anyway,
Chuck.
I don't know.
Yeah. I hate this game, bro. I hate
know.
that
So
we lost
pissed.
this game. But it's all good, man. Ocho Cinco threw me the finger. That was pretty cool.
How you handling that? You look like you're doing all right, though.
I don't care. I don't really consider. When I say Gary Owen is the only Bengals fan I respect, because I know no other Bengals fans. I don't consider Ocho a Bengals fan. I consider him a former player, ambassador type of dude. I don't. Did we slow down on purpose? Hold on. Did we intentionally slow down?
Nah, Clinton, they had the ball on the field. Listen, we couldn't even get off the field, man. Like the Bengals had dominated the time of possession in the second half. Whether it's Jamar Chase and whether it's officiating, they kept their drives alive.
Oh, we only had 3 drives. That's wild. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that. And we got 3 on one of them, but yeah.
Yeah,
Eddie
the offense was
High,
on the field.
my guy, Eddie High. That's my dog. Yeah, I don't know, bro. We went hella conservative, but D. Will was like running the ball so hard, bro. I can't even be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we would have got that score before halftime, I think
that would
it might have been a different
demoralized
result.
them. That would have demoralized them. That would have demoralized them if Tyreek would have held onto the ball.
Mm.
And it's like at halftime, like after when the second half began, we was up 28-17. I mean, I didn't mind them, trying to establish the run a little bit because we was doing a good job of it. It just felt like the Chiefs thought they was pretty much in control of it for the time being, and like we didn't really need the passing game like that for the time being. But it's whatever, man. It's whatever. We lost.
We good, man.
Yeah.
Tony should probably get the. I don't know. Tony definitely one of the top performers of the day. Tony, who y'all got, man? What's a couple top performers y'all got for the day?
It's probably unanimous on Sony.
Yeah, probably so. Um, Patrick, he played a good game, man. Like even though he almost threw 2 picks, he played a good game.
What did Travis
Um,
do today, though?
Travis was quiet,
Uh,
surprisingly. After that
he
touchdown, he was
was.
quiet. I think he only had
I think
he
he
only
only
had
had
20.
25 yards.
That was it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
That's why I
just
was surprised to see Blake Bell had more. And I don't know.
maybe that COVID
I thought he
kind
did
of
well.
he catching up off that COVID too. So maybe that kind of caught up with us. I don't know. So I'm gonna give Nick Allegretti some love. He came in last minute, showed up. Uh, he was good out there. So
He played with some juice. Hell yeah.
yeah, he played with some juice.
He single handedly get Daryl Williams in there, down there, in one of them touchdowns.
Hmm.
He
Pretty
did.
much, he pushed him in there.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, man. On the defense,
Hey, hold on. That route McCole did deep though. That was nice.
Oh, I thought you were about to say
It was
Demarcus.
like,
That one took
oh, that was good
Demarcus too.
too. That one McCole had was like, what, 53 yards or something. I was
Yep.
shocked as hell. He caught it. It was a great pass, but I was definitely holding my breath there for a second.
so so it's so really it's on the defense now. Y'all got to step back up to where y'all was playing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta bounce back from this loss. Y'all gotta learn from it, and y'all gotta come out better. It's gonna help y'all that y'all playing Denver next week, but we got to get back in that mode for this playoff run. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna be, I wouldn't say easy, but home field advantage in a bye week would have been the perfect scenario. So of course we got to do it the hard way. So 2 seed still. I mean, I don't think we're gonna lose that. Are we capable of losing the 2 seed? I don't think Denver gonna beat us because Denver don't beat us. But if they come in with a lot of emotion, a lot of juice, a lot of anything can happen.
Drew
But
Lock starting.
I think I saw an update and they said Denver was down to their third string quarterback at the moment. So I don't know if Drew Lock is back in the game or not in this Charger game.
But said
So
Drew Lock playing, we ain't losing.
I mean, either way, we could beat Denver, man. I'm not too concerned about that. Um, we should be able to hold down the second seed. We just gotta hope that Houston can just pull one out of their hat again, man.
Yeah, that would be nice. But
So Joe Burrow acting like he won the national championship, apparently.
Eddie High, the MVP of St. Joe. That's my boy. Y'all
Okay, Eddie.
every training camp, follow Eddie High. If you don't follow Eddie High during training camp, you're doing it all wrong.
sure,
Houston
Yeah,
does suck, but they just kicked the
they
Chargers.
beat the Yeah, they beat the Chargers for us.
yeah, they suck, but they got veterans on their team still. So you just never know, man.
You never know what can happen. We could be back in the number 1 seed next week. We just seen it both ways. So
Let's just get healthy, man. We finally get to see Kyle Long next week.
Oh, he's back for real.
you probably gonna have to be back now that Niang's gonna be out. So we probably gonna play. Uh,
So,
they might play long. I mean, they might play long. They might play wildly though.
but what's up with
Depends on what's up with
what's up with Orlando
Orlando Brown.
Brown?
He had a calf issue in walkthroughs in a warm up. So that probably was a precaution. He should be good.
Bengals in Buffalo. If we lose, if both of them win, we move down. We gotta win.
Okay. Yeah, we got it. We're gonna beat Denver. Not worried about Denver. You talk about Houston already packed. Denver been packed too. But they might be fighting for their head coach job, man. Who knows?
He out of there.
I mean, they'll show some
I'm not gonna
fight,
take it
but
lightly, but I'm not worried either.
yeah, they'll show some fight, but I don't think it's gonna be enough, man.
Mm-hmm.
Golly, this is really tough. So as we look forward to next week with the different matchup and everything, as a matter of fact, let's talk about the NFC real quick. The NFC, you still got Green Bay up top. You still got Tampa, you still got Dallas. Still got the Rams and Cardinals. They fighting out for the division still. See the Cardinals, they up 10-6 right now in Dallas. And then you got a battle for you got San Fran. I think they get in. And then you got the 7th seed.
Eagles, right?
Yep, Eagles. So is that going to stay that way for the NFC, or is somebody sneaking in the final week?
They're probably gonna stay that way. I'm not really scared of. Not really scared. I'm not scared of nobody, man. I'm just scared of ourselves. That's it. I'm always scared of the Chiefs.
Yeah, I don't fear either.
Black
Dude,
Panther, rest in peace, Chadwick both.
This dude Clinton, man. Clinton always get on your internet, dog. Carrington get on your internet earlier today too, because you was like a minute behind everybody.
Yeah, Paramount Plus is always a minute behind.
Dang, that's tragic.
Yeah.
NFC gonna be interesting, man. We got to see how the matchups is.
So let them beat up on each other, so we can take advantage in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Hey, I'm with that. Let us be healthy this time. So I just want our offensive line to be healthy this time around. If we do get back to the bowl, that's all I want. So
this is rough. I feel blue.
I'm about to go get some cake and ice cream.
That's right. That's what I need. Yeah.
Say you about to pick out like a kid. Y'all about to pick out like some kids.
Yeah.
I got
all right. So
yeah. Shake it off.
So any final words before we get up out of here?
This video is not going to have a lot of views.
I mean, we had like about up to 14 people in here.
I don't care. Shake it off. We're going to beat Denver, and then we're going to be the number 2 seed. Whoever first game, you're getting waxed. I don't care who it is. Whoever come in, getting waxed. Then after that, whoever come in, you're going to get beat, and then we're going to the Super Bowl. How many games you got to play? 3 or 2?
If it's still the wild card, it's 3. Before the ball.
I mean, it really ain't that big of a deal for real, Clinton, for real. I mean, it just sucked that we lost like that more than anything. It's just a regular season game. We know we in the playoffs. It's really about the playoffs, but that still is just sucked how we lost. It's not even the loss for real. Like, how we lost, it just make you feel like that was, come on.
Yeah, don't tuck your tail. Do not tuck your tail. Puff your chest right back out where it was. Put your gear back on. Get your energy right. This is just a minor setback for a major comeback. It's all good. I'm not even motivated. I'm just frustrated how they did us today, but I'm not worried at all.
It's just gonna motivate them.
Because you know what? I'm blaming the refs. I don't care. I don't care how y'all feel about it. I don't care what y'all say. They robbed us. They did some dirty stuff today, bro, and I'm not taking it. I don't care. I don't care. The refs robbed us today, bro. I don't want to hear that political PC stuff. I don't want to hear it, bro. They missed like 4 calls that changed the complexion of that game, bro. I don't care. I don't care about Chase Clinton. No. He put up 300 yards and they still should have lost. Or at least gave us the ball in position so we can win. I don't care about that.
We're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it.
I think they just gotta. They're just gonna look at this. They're gonna see that they didn't do enough defensively. They didn't make the adjustments that were
I don't care,
necessary.
Caleb.
They're not.
I
I
don't
know
care,
you
bro.
don't care, but they're not gonna blame the rest. I'm so I'm saying, as a team, they gotta look at this as an opportunity to get better, so that they
We
can
not
be
the team.
unstoppable in the
I'm
playoffs.
saying, I blame the refs. They took the game away from us. They took the game out of our hands to the position. They took us out of position where we could have won the game on more than one occasion. And I'm just bitter. I don't care.
Hey, listen. If
I wasn't
John
yelling
Hussey,
at you. I was yelling at Caleb for saying, "Come on." But
I
I
know.
don't. I
I'm just
don't
trying to talk you off a ledge. We gotta stand together. Okay?
pull the
It's
bench.
gonna be okay.
you mean
Yes.
Kylie, bro? You calling her Kayla, bro? Like, come on, dude.
No, I was talking to Caleb.
You're the
Caleb.
champ.
Oh, okay. My
I
bad.
got
See,
you.
that's the end of the
I
show.
My
know.
bad, bro.
I got you.
No.
He's
I
drunk.
know. I was kind of drunk.
Refs gonna
I
take
had to
your
sober
energy.
up real quick. About to get drunk again.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to nap through these games probably. I ain't gonna front. But I know one thing. John Hussey's crew bet not officiate a playoff game. He bet not officiate a playoff game that's involving us.
But
Otherwise, the NFL football operation got to see me. They definitely got to see me. So, and one last thing, man. We still haven't won in Cincinnati since September the 9th of 1984.
How many
ooh, that's
times have we
before my
played
time.
there?
We played there quite often. I want to say about what's about 13 times, maybe something like that
Ooh,
throughout the history.
damn, yeah, I ain't. That was before my time, man. Country, you
Yeah,
was around for that. I wasn't around for that.
yeah.
No, I
We
wasn't
didn't even
around.
exist yet. We didn't exist yet, bro.
I don't know. Shut up, Caleb. No, I don't want to hear it. Shut up.
Yeah, we got some stuff to improve on Fenton, man. Yeah, we gotta get our ball skills a little better. Ward, it was one of them games. Honey Badger had a bad game, probably too, man. It wasn't our best game. We cool. We still got the playoffs. We still got to be hot in the playoffs. Like you said, we got Denver this week, so that's an automatic win. You get the streak back going. What we got to win? 4. We got to win what? 4 more games? 5 more games? Straight. 1 more streak.
Yep. One more streak, man.
One more streak. Be mad at yourself. Be
That's
mad at
us.
yourself.
Don't be
Okay,
mad
who
at
you
us.
Yeah.
Be mad at
okay,
us.
who you saying that to this week, country?
Everybody. Be mad at yourself. Y'all should have took us out when y'all had the chance. Now y'all just further focused us on what we need to do. We needed that bump. We needed to take the arrogance out. We need to get our swag back. So thank you. Clinton, your internet jokes. Bro, you've been doing this for 80 shows. You gotta get some new material, bro. I'm telling you. My internet don't even go off like that. I don't got no fire alarm no more, bro. I got Jordan posters in the back, bro. Come on, man. Step your
Clint,
game up, bro.
hey, you about to make him pull an AB now, man. Country about to take his
Yeah.
shirt off and walk off, man.
Step your game up, bro. Get some better jokes. Clinton, I love you, though. Clinton has been a very, very good supporter, so I appreciate you, but shut up.
I don't know, man. When Carrington says that same jokes, I don't know. It seems like it's catching on, but
Canton, a
nah.
Chargers fan. He can't talk. They lost to the Texans.
Yeah. But yeah, man. That's gonna wrap up our post game show for tonight. Chiefs Kingdom. Just keep your heads up, man. It's just one loss. And
First
just
game
think,
of the first show of the new year.
right?
Man,
The new year didn't start out well, but there's plenty of days and months to go. As far as the season goes, we got a little bit to go. But once we get the playoff time, the boys will get locked back in. And the expectation is that we're gonna go back to the bowl for a third time in a row. Now, depending on what happens next week, the path may be a little bit different, but I'm confident this team's still gonna be able to get it done. And we just got to be positive, move forward, man. You know, today just wasn't our day. A lot of BS happened, but we're gonna get through it.
Good game, Bengals. We'll see y'all soon.
Mm.
On the real Kingdom Cast.
Yeah.
Don't forget the real Kingdom Cast. This one right here.
Okay.
So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share all your social media platforms. Till the next episode, we out of here, people.
Wakanda forever.
Rest in peace, Therese Taylor.
Peace.